Hi there, it's Sherilyn, and I was just on Facebook earlier today, and I did something really unexpected. I just ran across in my news feed the fact that the president, Donald Trump, was going live, and he was going to be talking about the current crisis in Iran, I think. And normally I would have just passed it on by, but I decided to check in and actually listen to him. And normally when I listen to him, I have a certain kind of reaction. And I don't want this to be about a political thing because I tend to shy away from those kinds of things. And but what I noticed was the comments on the side. I started watching the comments as he was talking. And frankly, I didn't really pay that much attention to what he was saying, although I could feel the energy of it and was very consciously trying not to judge what he was saying, but just listen and feel the energy of it. And what I did was I started looking at the comments and I started seeing people, of course, start to argue and debate about what he was saying and calling him names. And other people were like saying things like, "We love you and you're doing a great job and God bless America," and things like that. All different opinions. And they were flying fast in the news feed, right? And as I've tried to do a lot lately, in order to expand my perspective and really look at what the truth is and not believe just because someone has an opinion about something that, oh, that feels right, I'm going to just go with that. To actually listen, to listen more deeply and to listen to people whose opinions are not the same as mine. It's not easy to do. It definitely takes sometimes some grin and bear it, but it's always for me with the idea of expanding my understanding, expanding my compassion, expanding my belief system, because there's a lot of things that I know, I've just always thought this way, and so this is just the way I am. And I sometimes realize that I actually don't stop to consider that maybe I've changed my mind over the years, or maybe I've been thinking a certain way and being very black and white about it. And that there might be an element that someone that I normally wouldn't listen to actually might have something to say that might be valuable to me. Anyone, I'm talking about anyone, even the people that we judge as, very harshly. So what I did was I started, as the people were making comments in the sidebar of this live stream from the White House, as they're slinging mud and praising the president and doing all the many different opinions flying around, I decided to click on some of those people, especially the ones that were saying things that, were in support of the president or agreeing with certain things that I hadn't agreed with. And the reason I did it was not to get into an argument with them, not to judge them, but to feel them, feel this individual. And it was beautiful because when I would click on, so there was someone say, "God bless America, I love my president." I clicked on it and there was a picture of a person just like me, a human being who was having their opinions, however they came to their opinions. And I would scroll down and I'd look and I'd see pictures of their family, pictures of their son. This one woman, I saw her son who was in his uniform in the Army. And I kept doing it. I kept looking at who are these people who have different opinions than I do, who are, some of them getting really angry, even the ones that, I might tend more to agree with. There was a lot of anger being kind of boiling up on this news feed or this comment thread. And even those people I would click on their page and look and see, oh, this is someone, that might be a friend of mine, but understanding that they are no different really at their core than the person that I might not agree with. And I think that this is such an important thing right now, that we remember that we're all humans together, having experiences, making decisions, creating belief systems, listening to what we think is the truth, watching news that sometimes is not even real, and making judgments about it in order to, and this doesn't just go for what's going on in the world right now politically, or about things that are more public. This is like for everywhere in our lives, don't you think? Where I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for ways where I might be being blind. Because if I'm being blind to something and I'm not seeing something, then I could be blindsided. There could be a moment where someone says something to me and I'd be like, I had no idea. I had no idea. And the reason is because I was looking like this. So I challenge you to open your mind and connect on a deeper level with people who have different opinions than you. It's very heart-opening. It's very heartwarming. It's what many of our spiritual leaders and spiritual teachers have taught for many, many, many generations, that having compassion for others, it does not mean that you have to agree with them. It just means that we're here to live with our hearts open, wide open, and connected to others. And it really, for me, now going out in my day, I feel so much more at peace. I feel so much more just connected to everyone on the planet with everything that's going on. I think we need moments like this where we can just kind of settle in to our own connection and our own knowing of the bigger picture. So anyway, that's all I had for today. And I hope this was helpful to some of you. And I'd love to hear if you do decide to do this, if you go on Facebook and you see someone who has a different opinion, like go in and connect with them in some way. You don't have to start a conversation if you don't want to, but just go and feel them and feel their humanity, because they're just doing the best they can with the information they have at the time, right? Just like we are. Okay, I'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.